And another piece of big news this week, Apple announced that they're going to start playing nice with independent repair shops, at least insofar as iPhones are concerned. They're calling this the Independent Repair Provider Program, and they're going to allow these independent businesses to repair iPhones that are out of warranty with official Apple parts that they will sell to these stores. There is a process in which these stores have to follow in order to get certified. I actually think this is a good thing because they're going to require the store's technicians or maybe the owner of the store to go out and take a test to make sure that they have the skill set necessary to repair the phones in the safest way possible. This has been my biggest bit of unease about the right to repair movement, in that we don't know who's qualified to fix a lithium-ion battery-powered device, for example. So Apple will determine whether or not that person is able to make those repairs. They have to be a business with a commercial storefront. You can't work it out of your home, for example. And again, you've got to get certified by Apple's certification process to get going. Now, I was curious what some of the independent repair people out there might think of this, and who better than to look at Louis Rossmann. You can see his reaction here at the link you see on screen. It looks like he's very pleased with what Apple has done here. This is a first step, though, as he says, because this applies only to out-of-warranty iPhones. I don't believe it supports the iPad or Macs or anything else that Apple sells, just the iPhone and only iPhones that are out of warranty. What remains to be seen is what Apple will charge these stores for the parts, because ultimately it's about whether or not these stores can be competitive with Apple's own repair options in the Apple Store. So there's a lot more that we have to see what's going to develop out of this, but this is definitely a step in the right direction. There's a certification process. Independent store owners can get access to official iPhone parts, and I think it will be good for consumers overall once this gets put into place. And we'll keep an eye on Louis's channel to see how the reaction is once this program gets rolled out. And on a related note, it looks like Apple has some new iPhones to show us. They have sent out invitations to their big iPhone announcement that happens every year. This year it's going to be September 10th. And I am still waiting for my invitation. I'm sure it's just lost in the mail or something, so we'll have to keep an eye on what Apple has up their sleeve here. I bought an iPhone X 2 years ago. I've been perfectly happy with it. Haven't had any reason to upgrade. Usually I used to upgrade my phone every year. This is even before the smartphone era. But that iPhone X has been perfectly fine for me, especially given how expensive phones are these days. So we'll have to see if there's anything compelling enough for me to make an update. And related to that announcement, I got this spam from my mobile phone carrier. Verizon Wireless spammed me, telling me I could upgrade my 10 to a 10R for $250 right before it gets replaced by something newer and better. And of course, I said no to that. I hit X to stop messages. Now, you would think that would be enough to stop the spam in the future, but no. Verizon has a double opt-out on their spam messages. So when I hit the X, I got back a thank you. If you wish to restrict all future messages, hit Q, which I did. And we'll have to see if Verizon honors that. But it just drives me crazy that you've got these carriers that impose rules on others, rightfully so, on spamming and all this other stuff, yet they have a double opt-out spam to stop getting messages that they send out to you. I just wish they would follow the same rules they enforce on others.
This channel is brought to you by the Lon.TV supporters, including gold-level supporters, the Four Guys with Quarters podcast, Chris Allegretta, Tom Albrecht, Mike Talbert, Brian Parker, and Kalyan Kumar. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to Lon.TV/support to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit Lon.TV/S.